CDPR has promised to fix this game on the last gen of consoles, that being the PS4 and the Xbox One. Look, we know that this thing is an absolute hailstorm of hate lately on CD Projekt Red. And look, I mean, the only thing they can really do now to rebuild their reputation is to fix the game. Truly, it's to fix the game, and it's to not pull anything like this again. Now, if you guys saw my video the day after the game came out, me talking about PS4, Xbox One performance, I didn't have very many problems at all. Yeah, the frame rate was dipping on occasion, and I did have a few bugs, but in my first, I want to say 13 hours, I didn't really have too many problems. But since then, dude, it has been bad. As you will see in this gameplay footage, like, it's getting to be bad even after patch 1.04. So there's a ton of work here to be done from CD Projekt Red. And yes, it is encouraging to hear them say some of the things I'll read to you guys, where they're committed and promising to fix the game for us last-gen players. But I don't know how much of this stuff is fixable in this time frame, because they mentioned some deadlines as far as like, okay, we want to make sure our employees get some time to rest because they've been working so hard, which is understandable. They have been working crazy hard with crunch and a lot of things like that. But they've also mentioned they're going to be releasing another patch within the next 7 days, and it's going to be a small one, and then the bigger ones are going to be coming in January and February. But basically, they had an investors call, and dude, they got put on blast here. The questions they were asked, they really, and you know what, they took it pretty well, and the answers they gave were encouraging. Okay, so that's a good thing. And the headline of this article from Games Radar from the investors call is, "The cost of Cyberpunk 2077 fixes is irrelevant compared to restoring company reputation," CD Projekt has said during an investors call. And we all saw that apology in the famous yellow text box from CD Projekt Red. And when asked about the cost of patching the game on consoles, Michael Nowakowski, member of the board of publishing, said the cost of patching the game is irrelevant compared to what we have at stake at this moment, so there is no question about it. We definitely want to fix the game. We made our promise to gamers, and we will be doing everything to stick to it. Now, here's some little bit of tea for you guys. So Adam Kaczynski, I can't say that name. Adam Kaczynski, CD Projekt Red co-CEO. I think this is also the guy who said that Cyberpunk was running surprisingly well on last-gen consoles. He began talking about only showing the game on certain platforms before launch, saying that this caused the loss of gamers' trust and the reputation that they've been building through a big part of their lives. He said, "That's why our first steps are solely focused on regaining those two things. We're concentrated on fixing Cyberpunk on last-gen consoles." They seem to really care about fixing the reputation and the game. And of course, everything in business is money driven, and you can't be naive to completely blindly believe everything they're saying. But I do think there's some truth to it. It shouldn't be the other way completely, where you don't believe anything they say at all, and you just think that the game's just going to be an absolute crapshoot like it is now for the rest of its life cycle. They're going to try their absolute best to fix this game on last-gen consoles. And you know what, dude? I've put now upwards of 50 hours into the game on Xbox One. I don't know what it's like on anything else other than Xbox One. All I know is my first 12, 13 hours was pretty smooth, dare I say, and then after that, dude, it's just been a real mess, especially in terms of frame rate and pop-in bugs, even after the latest patch. And I get it, that was just a hot fix. We're going to get bigger stuff later on. But I've been reading your guys' comments, and a lot of you guys are saying, no, the wounds are cut too deep, they will not be able to fix this type of stuff. But then other people say, okay, well, what about Witcher 3? What about Red Dead 2? Ghost of Tsushima? If these games can run like they do on PS4 and Xbox One, then this one should be able to be playable and smooth, at least 30 FPS. They also mentioned that they're not thinking about multiplayer or DLC or anything like that right now. It's probably going to get pushed back, guys, if I had to make a guess. They're solely focused on fixing the game, especially on last-gen consoles. And let me know what you guys think about this, okay? Because, I mean, there's going to be a bunch of different opinions. It's not going to be everybody with the same opinion. Some people are going to say no, they can't fix it, or they're not going to. They're just looking for the money. Other people are going to say, you know what, give them a chance. Let them fix it, and I believe them in this stuff. Honestly, I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I think they're going to try their best, and they are going to make it better than it is now, but it's not going to be completely fixed, and that includes the game and their reputation. And of course, I don't mean that the game is ever going to be as good as it is on PC or even on PS5, Xbox Series X, but I'm not sure if it's going to get to a really good playable state. They're going to try their absolute best, and I'm hoping for it, but I gotta say, I'm skeptical. And CDPR has a long road ahead of them to rebuild this game and their reputation. But I do think that this will happen. I think the game will end up being good enough, and people will realize how good of the actual core foundation this game has. And it will end up being the huge hit that the game behind all the bugs deserves to be. The thing is, though, they've got a lot of work to do to get to that point. So I really don't mind right now that they're not really even thinking about multiplayer or the free DLC, and they're just focused on fixing the game, because honestly, that's the number one thing, the most crucial thing they can do right now. But yeah, guys, talk to me in the comments. What do you guys think about this? And do you really think it's going to be fixed? And to what level do you think this game is going to be? Let's say in 3 months, 6 months. Where is this game on PS4 and Xbox One going to be in terms of how much better it is in performance than it is right now? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe for more. See you guys in the next one. All right? Peace out.